Hi, welcome to USMED. This is a life-changing exercise program geared for seniors within Salt Lake City, Utah. I am Danielle Thompson, a representative of USMED, and I am excited to start you on your journey. USMED, like previously mentioned, is an organization based out of Salt Lake City, Utah, and we are currently working with seniors mostly ages 60 and above. We strongly believe that maintaining activity levels will increase endorphins, decrease risk of disease, improve general health, help you make and keep new goals and skills, and create lifelong friendships. When we look at the facts on activity levels for seniors within our demographic, they're above the national average, but there is still room for improvement. So only 17.3% of residents are physically active for a total of 60 minutes per day on each of the 7 days a week. Now we hear 7 days a week, and that sounds a little bit more extreme. So when we do a deeper dive, more than 80% of adults do not meet the guidelines for both aerobic and muscle strengthening activities. That's a bigger number. Now we go a little bit deeper. Less than 5% of adults participate in 30 minutes of physical activity every day, and only 1 in 3 do the recommended amount of physical activity every week. Now, although Utah is one of the healthiest states within the nation, there's still so much room for improvement, especially within our senior community, and that is where USMED will come in. So one of the biggest questions that we get from new members is, how do we get started? We hear about all of these exciting life changes and we're just not sure how to start. And one of the biggest things that we like to tell them is that at USMED, we really focus on creating small functional changes that are appropriate to your lifestyle. That means that you're in charge of your progress, you're in charge of your goals, you get to create what you want for your activity levels. A lot of people choose to incorporate activity levels with goals or hobbies that they enjoy, and that really increases our success rate. So we've compiled a simple example sheet of what maybe an average day for someone within our community might look at. So they wake up pretty early, they might arrive to work around 8 or 9 a.m. depending. And a lot of us work at a more sedentary desk job, so crunching numbers all day in the office. We enjoy an afternoon lunch, we go home from work, and we might have some dinner with our family, complete housework, do some chores, watch some TV, get ready for bed, and go to sleep. So a pretty typical day within an average household within our demographic. With USMED, I'm now going to present some of the changes we've made. So with our modified schedule, and of course you don't have to do all of these, this is just showing an example of what USMED would encourage you to consider for a day. So instead of maybe waking up and giving yourself that time to lay in bed and kind of take a minute, you're going to wake up and do some light yoga to loosen joints, maybe practice some breathing exercises to decrease anxiety. When you leave for work, you're going to allow time to walk to your office, allowing time for you to move before you get into your office. During your lunch, you're going to take a 30-minute walk around the building with a coworker. That gives you time to move and get out of the office and breathe some fresh air and meet your coworkers as well. When you go home, you're going to follow a 20 to 30-minute exercise program of your choice. So for a lot of our members, that might be like researching a Pilates home exercise program that either USMED has provided or someone else has provided, or looking into aerobic options, or playing racquetball with a friend, or tennis, or chasing grandkids. It could be any of those things. So there's really no wrong or right way to do this, which is a big point that USMED is making in all of this. So again, this is reiterating that with USMED, the goals are entirely personal and entirely up to you. While we feel that way, we do encourage most participants to pay attention to their heart rates, to encourage more aerobic activity throughout the week. We really want to encourage that heart-healthy exercise that gets your blood pumping and your body moving. So a goal that we ask participants to consider is completing an activity 3 times a week for 30 minutes that creates an elevated heart rate. Again, that doesn't have to mean an expensive gym membership or paying a bunch of money to go and have a personal trainer. That could be something that you enjoy, like speed walking with your friends, riding a bike with your grandkids, participating in a Pilates or aerobic exercise program at home, or even swimming in a neighborhood pool. So, a general outline of the USMED activities will be given at the beginning of every year, and our biggest event is always held in January of the year. We encourage all participants to come ready to have fun. So at our activities, we will have exercise events that can cater to all fitness and ability levels, games, contests, good music, healthy food samples. You're able to meet your community health staff and get to know them. You get to ask questions and make lifelong connections with those in your community that you might not otherwise get, which is a really great thing that most of our participants really enjoy. So at USMED, we have fantastic volunteers that come dedicated to serve the residents of Salt Lake City. And we strongly recommend that they follow the 3 C's for USMED representatives, which include our first C is that we celebrate all victories or progress made. So even if you start your program and your biggest change is that you walk 15 minutes a day more than you did when you started, or maybe you do a little bit of stretching before you get up in the morning and at night before you go to bed, we celebrate any of those changes. Any change is positive change. We will also help you to collaborate with us and enjoy a program best suited for you. So sometimes that may be us reaching out to health professionals to see if we can collaborate a safe exercise for your health concerns, and others that may be creating an exercise that's suitable for your lifestyle. So if you're busy at work still and you have little pockets throughout the day, we can come up with options for you that will keep you moving and keep you satisfied. And last, our final C is to create positivity and possibility to achieve any activity goals you have. We believe at USMED that our representatives are cheerful, positive volunteers who have gone through rigorous screening and selection process, and they want to be there. They're really excited to walk with you through your journey and to help you achieve all of your fitness and activity goals. Now, we've provided all of this information to you, and I can't wait for you to join and to see the progress that you have in store for yourself. We want to remind you that it is never too late to start moving, and it's time to enjoy the benefits of an active lifestyle today. We hope to see you soon.